Persuade, inform, entertain. Authors are a lot like bakers. A baker creates a yummy treat for others to eat. An author creates a piece of writing for others to read. Authors have various purposes for writing. P-I-E. Persuade, inform, entertain. Hey, those three letters spell pie. When you hear author's purpose, think of pie. Persuade, inform, entertain. Let's take a look at each one. The author's purpose might be to persuade. The author wants to convince the reader to do something or agree with his or her thinking. So the author wants you to believe what they believe. Author's purpose, persuade. So let's see. Penny's pie. Once you sink your teeth into one of Penny's mouth-watering pies, you'll never want to try one from anyone else. 10 flavors, just $10 each. Call 712-598-2323 to order yours today. The author's purpose for creating this advertisement is to persuade. What is the author trying to persuade the reader to do? The author is trying to persuade the reader to buy one of Penny's pies. So let's see. We have a letter. It says, Dear residents of Apple City, my family and I became residents of your beautiful city about 1 year ago. We love our new home. Everyone we have met has been so friendly and welcoming. Recently, we were shocked to learn that Apple City is one of the few towns in our state that does not add fluoride to their drinking water. Adding fluoride to drinking water is the best way to prevent tooth decay. Studies show that fluoride in community water systems prevents many cavities in children and adults. It is completely safe. If you agree that fluoride should be added to Apple City's water system, please join me at the City Council meeting on November 20th. Let's work together to convince our City Council members to add fluoride to our drinking water. Sincerely, Mike Smith. What is the author trying to persuade the reader to do? The author is trying to persuade the reader to agree that Apple City should add fluoride to their water system. The author's purpose might be to inform. The author wants to give the reader facts or true information about a subject. This kind of looks like nonfiction text. So, author's purpose, inform. Wolves live and hunt in groups called packs. Some packs have just a couple wolves, while other packs are quite large and have about 20 wolves. Most packs have an alpha pair, one female leader and one male leader. The alpha pair is the only one in the pack who breed or produce pups. When a wolf pup is born, it takes about 8 months before the pup is ready to participate in the wolf pack hunts. The alpha pair also leads each hunt. When a pack of wolves hunt together, they can kill large animals like moose. When the pack kills an animal, the alpha pair always eats first. The author's purpose for writing this passage is to inform. What is the author informing the reader about? The author is giving information about wolf packs. So let's look at this one. It says, Mary Pope Osborne is the author of the popular Magic Treehouse series. She wrote Dinosaurs Before Dark, the first book in the Magic Treehouse series, in 1992. When she first started the series, she had planned to write just 4 books. However, many teachers and students wrote to her. They begged her to add more books to the series, so she agreed to write 4 more. Then, after meeting more young readers and fans, she agreed to add even more books to the series. Now there are more than 50 books in the Magic Treehouse series. What is the author informing the reader about in this passage? If you said that the author is informing you about Mary Pope Osborne, you're right. The author is giving information about Mary Pope Osborne and the Magic Treehouse books. Sometimes It can be tricky to tell whether the author is trying to persuade or inform the author. Remember, when the author's purpose is to inform, only facts are stated. So, kind of like nonfiction, just like nonfiction, actually. When the author's purpose is to persuade, the author tries to convince you to think like him or her. To do this, the author may include facts, but they also include statements that are used to convince you to do something or think a certain way. Persuade or inform. Let's see. Determine whether the author's purpose is to inform or to persuade. So the one on the left says people should stop drinking Coca-Cola and other sugary sodas. People who drink a lot of soda tend to be overweight and have more health problems. Clearly, drinking soda is not good for you. So is that to inform or to persuade? What do you think? Let's read the other one. Coca-Cola has been around since 1886 and it is popular in countries all over the world. Coca-Cola was the first soda consumed by astronauts in outer space. So is that to inform or to persuade? So if you said that if the left was to persuade, you're right. It's just telling you why you shouldn't drink Coca-Cola. The one on the right is telling you about Coca-Cola, when it was around, who drank, that it was the first soda consumed that astronauts drank in outer space. So it's telling you more facts. So here are some statements where the author is trying to persuade the reader. So it's saying people should stop drinking Coca-Cola and other sugary drinks. Clearly, drinking soda is not good for you. So those are ways that the author is persuading the reader. Let's do this one. So to persuade or to inform. So the one on the left says, there are more than 500 million pet cats in the world. Cats usually live for 12 to 15 years. They have excellent hearing, vision, and powerful sense of smell. Cats usually sleep around 13 hours a day. Is that to persuade or to inform? And the one on the right says, cats make the best pets. Cats like to cuddle and play. Unlike dogs, cats don't need to be walked and they really need baths. Clearly, if you're looking for a pet that will be easy to take care of, a cat is the best pet for you. So if you said that the one on the left is to inform, you're right. It's telling you all about cats, information about pet cats. The one on the right is telling you why the cat is the best cat. And some statements where the author is trying to persuade the reader is especially the first sentence. The first sentence says cats make the best pets. That's completely telling you that that's the best pet and there's no other pet around. And then it also says, clearly, if you're looking for a pet that will be easy to take care of, a cat is the best pet for you. Once again, telling you that the cat is the best pet rather than telling you facts. And lastly, the author's purpose might be to entertain. The author wants to give the reader something they will enjoy reading. Fiction books are written for entertainment. Books written to entertain may be happy, sad, scary, suspenseful. Any emotion is possible. So here we have, when an author's purpose is to entertain, they usually write books that have characters, setting, dialogue, beginning, middle, end. Our story elements that we were learning in the beginning of the year. So this one says, Hannah remained at her desk while her classmates left the classroom and headed for the playground. When the last student had left, Miss Linster turned to Hannah. You're not in trouble, Hannah, but I wanted to talk to you about your grade. You haven't done very well on your last 3 spelling tests. Hannah looked down at her desk. I know, my mom got a new job where she works at night and my big sister doesn't want to study with me. I see. I'm going to show you a way where you can practice your words on your own, replied Miss Linster. So we have the characters, Hannah and Miss Linster. The setting is in the classroom. And the dialogue is when they're talking. So this is completely to entertain. It's not convincing you to do anything, and it's not giving you information about anything. So now we have a couple of little passages. So let's see if it's to persuade, inform, or entertain. So Jason is reading a nonfiction book about the history of baseball. What is the author's purpose of writing this book? Are they trying to persuade, inform, or entertain? If you said inform, you are correct. It is nonfiction, so it's telling you facts about baseball. All right. Abby is reading a joke book. What is the author's purpose for writing this book? To persuade, inform, or entertain? If you said entertain, you are correct. All right. Juan is reading a book about a boy that invents a time machine and travels 50 years into the future. What is the author's purpose for writing this book? Are they trying to persuade, inform, or entertain? If you said entertain, you are right. All right. Kayla just finished reading an article that listed ways kids could help take care of our planet. She has decided that she wants to do things the author listed. What was the author's purpose for writing the article? To persuade, inform, or entertain? So now Kayla wants to do what the author was saying. So what do you think? If you said persuade, you're right. The author wanted to help teach kids how they can take care of the planet by giving them things to do. Alan is fascinated by dinosaurs. Right now, he is reading a book that tells possible reasons why dinosaurs became extinct. What was the author's purpose for writing this book? This one's tricky. Is it to persuade, inform, or entertain? It is to inform. It's telling you reasons why dinosaurs might be extinct. It's not trying to convince you about anything, and it's not for entertainment. It's telling you about facts.